Okay, so here's why I decided to make this video, okay? Because this is a rumor now that's been mentioned twice in 6 months. Okay, so now I think it's definitely something to keep our eyes on. Remember how I told you about the inflation? Remember we talked about how the inflation hasn't kicked in yet from all the quantitative easing, all the money printing, because all of that money is parked at the Fed and it hasn't been released into the economy yet. Okay, remember that for just a second. This is what came out yesterday. This is the big surprise announcement of the day yesterday was the repeat of a rumor released initially 6 months ago, namely that the ECB is considering negative deposit rates. Okay, so that's the rumor that was repeated once again yesterday. Now, what does that mean, especially with the quantitative easing? The European Central Bank has just created a new monetary tool called negative deposit rates on banks' reserves deposited with the ECB. By making a negative interest rate on reserves deposited at the ECB, this new tool forces all Euro banks to increase lending between banks as well as forcing banks to increase loans to people/families in order to remain profitable and or afloat. Now, all that monetary easing buying that the ECB has been doing since the financial collapse will now be withdrawn from the ECB by banks and enter their economy in the form of loans to people. This will increase their money multiplier and their monetary base will begin to grow as fractional reserve lending increases. So inflation is about to start first at the Eurozone. Now that's if they go through with it. And so if this does indeed happen, you can imagine about the effect of all that money that's been printed to finally being let loose into the economy. It's not going to be anything pretty. And remember too, I mean, I can't, this has never happened before, but this is just the speculation I've heard from several different sources, not just one like person on here on YouTube, but from several different sources and websites, that whenever this stuff hits in Europe like this, if it does, that it will take about 3 weeks to trickle down to the United States. But I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you what I've heard. And also, just another interesting headline to go with the whole economic collapse. China fires shot across petrodollar bow. Shanghai Futures Exchange may price crude oil futures in the yuan. Because there's been all this wonder, how come they're stockpiling gold over there in China? Are they about to pull the rug out from everybody and shake things up and say, hey, we're going to start backing our stuff in gold? I don't know. So we need to keep an eye on this rumor now that's been mentioned twice in 6 months. So I'll let everybody know the day that if it comes across the wires and says, boom, they're doing it, it happened today, I'll let everybody know. So thanks to everybody for watching. Appreciate all my teammates and supporters. If you like my video, please like my Truth Metal Band's Facebook page, trying to spread the word through music as well. So thanks to all the support for everyone on that one. And thanks to everybody again for watching my channel. Thanks teammates and subs. Want to make sure I say that. I think I did, but I can't say it enough. So thanks everybody. Bye.